5 seconds to go. Start. On the first question, learned single judge held that the provisions of the Land Acquisition Act 1894 that are made applicable to the BDA are in the nature of legislation by reference. It was further held that in view of the repeal of the LA Act by coming into force of right to fair compensation and transparency in land acquisition, Rehabilitation and Resettlement Act 2013 during the pendency of the writ petitions, it would be the corresponding provisions under the 2013 Act insofar as they are applicable which would regulate the acquisition proceedings. Learned judge further held that the repeal of LA Act and coming into force of 2013 Act would not frustrate further proceedings under the Bangalore Development Authority Act. However, on the second question, the court observed that it cannot therefore be said that by virtue of section 24 of 2013 Act, the proceedings stood lapsed. The court held that the procedure that would regulate the proceedings would be as per the provisions of 2013 Act insofar as they are applicable. This would include the determination of compensation in accordance with the 2013 Act as no award had been passed in the present proceedings. BDA has filed the above application contending that the direction in the above cases has totally upset the budget calculation of the project. It is further contended that the High Court has failed to refer and to consider the Constitution Bench judgment of this court in Offshore Holdings Private Limited versus Bangalore Development Authority and others. It is also contended that section 36 of the BDA Act clearly mandates legislation by incorporation. BDA has filed this application seeking mainly the following relief: hold that the 2013 Act is not applicable to the BDA Act and the judgment of the learned single judge dated 11 July 2014 in WP 4550 of 2008 and connected matters is per incuriam otiose and unenforceable. We have heard the learned counsel for the parties. The BDA Act was enacted by the legislature of the state of Karnataka to provide for the establishment of a development authority for the development of city of Bangalore and the areas adjacent thereto and for matters connected therewith. The objects and reasons for enacting the Bangalore Development Act 1976 are as under. At the conference of the Ministers for Housing and Urban Development held at Delhi in November 1971, it was agreed that a common authority for the development of metropolitan cities should be set up. Bangalore city with its population as per last census is a metropolitan city. Different authorities like the City of Bangalore, Municipal Corporation, the City Improvement Trust Board, the Karnataka Industrial Area Development Board, the Housing Board and the Bangalore City Planning Authority are exercising jurisdiction over the area. Some of the functions of these bodies like development, planning, etc. are overlapping, creating thereby avoidable confusion besides hampering coordinated development. It is therefore considered necessary to set up a single authority like the Delhi Development Authority for the city areas adjacent to it, which in course of time will become part of the city. Stop.